Hello, 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 hello. So, going to be working on the fast rescue boat that we've been working on lately. So, I did a bunch of stuff off screen. Went ahead, put in the autopilot for the heading hold. Did a couple other things here. Let me just check. What's this? I don't know what this is all about. Yeah. Okay, that's going up there. This can be deleted. All right. I also made a Lua screen, a new Lua screen for the speed and heading. So I'll go ahead and show you guys that. Got into a little bit of Lua this morning, just playing with it. So kind of see where the boat is now, and I'll show you what I've done. So didn't do too much. I was waiting for my food to cook and did some things. So go ahead and go in here, and we have a new Lua screen here. So I made this morning. It's going to show us knots and heading. Pretty simple. And so that works well. A little bit more dressed up than it was before. Alright, I put in a stability system, so it's pretty much the same angular speed type of stability system, so that despite what speed we're going, it will always keep us nice and smooth, and we won't be oversteering and kind of jittering about. Also put in the autopilot, worked on that a little bit. We worked on that yesterday. So, for example, put a 180 heading in here, 180. Turn on the autopilot. Still a little bit jumpy there, I have to work with that. But as you can see, it will hold 180, put in a 200 heading, turn to 200. And then if I put in a frequency here, so I don't know where 600 is on the radio, but put in a radio frequency showing 7.4, and if we go ahead and put a 0 back in here, as you can see, it will turn to that. So it will now follow the bearing system. So pretty cool, pretty simple. How's it going there? Puzzlo, Citrus, how are you guys? So that is in there now, so new Lua screen. And the autopilot's in. One thing that needs to be done on the autopilot is if we're using waypoints, I need to put it in so it auto stops, but I can do that later. It's not the end of the world. Also put in transponder locator. So transponder locator is in. And so I think this is coming along. I don't want this to be an overly complex boat. I want it to be pretty simple. And so I think we're nearing done with this being, where it needs to be. We have lights. We have lights, we have some basic systems, pretty simple boat there. So working well, but, I want to keep this on the simple side, so did not mean to jump off. So I need to, did I put the kill switch in there? Kill switch must be in there anyway. Alright, so let's bring it back. I'll go through some of those systems. Alright, so autopilot is reasonably simple. So we'll go in the heading hold autopilot here. And so it has two modes. Essentially, it goes to the bearing set in there. Yes, it goes to the bearing set in there, or it goes to the heading that I input. Heading will always take precedence. That way, if there was, say we're coming up and we're going to hit something, I can quickly put in a heading and turn us, or I can manually override it. And so that's on our keypad. So if our keypad is reading 0, it will default to the bearing right here. If it's not 0, so if I enter in a heading, it will default to the heading. So heading takes precedence. Then from there, we have channel 17 from the physics sensor. That's our compass. We put it into this formula here, and that will turn the compass number into degrees. All right. And so we're going to read in the coordinates, or the heading we want to go to, which is here. And that comes in. And then we take the heading we want to go to comes down here. It's either x minus 360, x plus 360. It goes into here. And what this is doing is this is essentially deciding if we want to go left or right. So if it is, let's see where we're at here. So up here we take the compass and we have the heading. So let's say it's 360. We'll do a different other than 360. Let's say it is 090, and we want to go 180. So 090 is east. We want to go south. So it makes sense for us to turn right. It's only 90 degrees to our right. It would be, you know, 270 degrees if we went left. So what it would be doing is it would be taking this top value here, which is the current heading, which is 090, and it's going to be subtracting 180. So it is, so, you know, 090 minus 180, negative 90. All right, so negative 90, that's going to come down here. So this is 180. So if this number is bigger than 180, which it's not, this number here, 90, negative 90 is bigger than negative 180, so that's going to come over here. It's then going to switch this from, where are we at here? It's going to either switch it from directly the heading, or it's going to go through over here, and it's going to do this numerical switch box here, and it's going to add 360 to it, which is going to decide which direction we're turning. So we're either going to turn left to go to the heading or right. So it's going to pick whatever is the shortest distance, and it's going to cause it to go right or left. So this is pretty much on everything I do for autopilots. So this is essentially just deciding, do we turn left or do we turn right for that heading? That's pretty simple. That's that. Then what we do is we go up to a PID, and we have a PID, and this is going to be current heading, desired heading with that turn in there. And so that's then going to compare them, and it's going to give us an output value. So from there, we go into here. It's X plus Y. So X is my steering, so AD. Y is the PID. So I can either steer with my helm or I can steer with the PID, and I put both of them on there so that I can always override it. So I should be able to fight the autopilot. Say I'm coming up on a rock, I should be able to steer hard right, and it should, see you later, Puzzlo. I should be able to steer hard right, and it will overcome the autopilot so I miss the rock, and then I can let go, and it will go back to where it's going. From there, we're going into another PID, and so this here is for stability, essentially. So this is X plus Y, so my steering plus the PID steering. It's going in here, and it's now going into an angular speed stability system. So essentially we take the angular speed, and instead of us setting the angle of the rudders, we're setting the angular momentum we want to be turning at. And so that's the same, identical. I literally grabbed it from one of the cars. So it's the same as the car system, and that goes in there. So if we're going faster, it's not going to turn us as hard as if we're going slower. Or slower, we can turn at a higher rate than if we're going faster. Makes sense, momentum. So that's pretty simple there for the heading hold autopilot. So that's what that's all about. And then this is the, I need to name this. This is the SPD/HDG screen. All right, so I made this Lua this morning. And so it's pretty simple. Let's go in there. I have one of my old ones here, or something else. So let's go in here to the Lua. So what I did was I'll bring up the website I'm using. So here is the website. This is Mr. Lenny's Tools, and so I made it in here. So this is nice because you can lay out visually how you want this to look, and it gives you all this code, so you can copy the code and then put that right in, so you can kind of lay out what you want things to look. It even has image Lua converter where you can take an image of something. For example, if you had a a screen, you could take an image of that and put it in there. And so we start with that as our code. So most of that's in there. I added this. I added S and H, so speed and heading. So function on tick, S and H. You can name that whatever you want. I just named S and H, and that's going to be get numbers 1 and 2. Again, you make those numbers whatever you want. And then this is all the information it put in here. And then I added right here. So this is my numbers, my actual numbers. So this is the color of the numbers. Set C is 30, 30, 30 is the color of the text of the numbers. Screen draw text. This is the alignment. So 10 is left, right. 4 is up, down. So if you see, these are close, 10 and 9. This one's often a 3-digit. This is only a 2-digit, so I have this one kind of indexed to the right a little bit. And this is 4 pixels down. This is 20 pixels down. As you can see there, it's percentage 0.0. That's going to give me no That gives me 0 decimal places. So I don't want decimal place for speed, and I don't want decimal place for heading. If I wanted a decimal place, I could put a 1, and it would give me a decimal place. I don't want one, so I put 0. And then we call back S and H, so they're right here, and that's going to put those numbers in there. And I think that's pretty much it. So that's it for that. So that's pretty much what I added. I added my transponder locator on some other builds, so start putting some micros away, read some of this chat. Yep, that's good, David. IFAC and AFAC. The AFAC is bigger. It has 400. The IFAC is 300. That's the difference. Benefit of those is they're small. I just put a grizzly in my case, is what I do. Alright, so what I want to do here is I'm going to start putting the microcontrollers on the very bottom of the boat. And one of the reasons is these wedges are lighter, and so I want them up higher, and I want these microcontrollers, which I believe weigh the same as a block, down lower. So I didn't mean to do that yet. Alright, whatever. I didn't mean to cut that yet, but it's cut. Alright, so I'm going to put these in where I can. I'm trying not to cut out any weight blocks, so we'll see how we do on that. That actually fits pretty perfect right there. So I'll start putting these microcontrollers away. I think this boat is getting close to being done. You know, I want this to be simple. I don't want this to be overly complicated. I want it to be a pretty simple boat. So I don't want a ton of systems. I don't want it to do a ton of stuff. I want it to be pretty simple. Just a simple rescue boat. And I want to build a trailer for it so that we can haul it. So putting those down nice and low. Alright, and let's see what we have for spaces here. We are running... So we need to go into 2s in this portion here, and then that I can go over. So we have some 2 spots here, so 2s and 2s, so these can go in there. But this boat, I think, came along pretty well. I like to update some of my Lewis screens as I go. Just playing with it a little bit, kind of getting comfortable with it myself. What's that? That looks funky and weird. That looks like a different color. That's interesting. Okay. And then we have a long john here that can be slid in there. So this will go right here. Yeah, I personally, for Tarkov, I like to use a Grizzly for all my meds because it heals breaks, it stops all bleeds, and it has, you know, a lot of health. Because half the time I forget to put in new medkits, so. I'll put that right there. We may have had a cooling problem with this. I'll have to look at it. I'm trying to remember. I think it overheated yesterday. I have to check that. And what's that? A 3x2. Do I have space for a 3x2 in the front? I do not, so it's gonna have to go back here. Ran into a nice cheater on Tarkov this morning. One of the 2 raids I played. Cheater. So fun, fun, fun. And there's cheaters all up in the game. The lowest form of human life. The cheater and the scab. Let's see. Alright, 3x1 there. Or we'll put it in the back, I think. So it's nice to have a simple build every once in a while and not make it overly complicated, and you know, that's kind of just make it small and works, and it's kind of nice to have. Go. All right, let's verify this floats all right with those all put away. Very nice. Okay. So we need a couple handles. Like, I want to be able to walk on this rail. I kind of get pushed off. I can kind of do it, but it'll be nice to have a handle to kind of help me along. I think what else I need in here. I have lights. I need to hook up the electricity. Some supplies, stuff like that. Alright, so let's see. What do we want to do next here? Start hooking up electricity. I think we'll do a key starter on this one. And so this is going to have to go into the engine micro here. Key. All right, and so instead of running channel 6, we'll run the key. So we'll go there, there, and there, and then this can go, and that's all key there. So. Alright, so the key will run all that. Check chat in a second. And that's going to the key there, and then I want a relay. And we need a battery. So we'll do a backup battery and a regular battery. So a couple small batteries. Do not need a lot of battery in this bad Johnny. Just the 2 is good. Alright, and then I want to do a backup battery over here. What is a breaker? Alright, this is a backup battery, so this is only run when, you know, when we select that switch. So what we'll do here is we will go, backup battery goes here, this goes to battery side of relay, battery goes to battery side of relay, like so. The key will go ahead and turn that relay. Alright, good. Fins here are going to go to rear fins. Nice. Rudders go together. Lighting all goes together. We're at here right there, and right there. Okay, that's lighting. Then we want engine stuff. So alternators are going to go to the master side here. Starters can go together. And then they can go back to the gearboxes. Starter here. We'll then go on to the, where are we at here? Master side. This is going to be the master on this side. Yep. Alright, sensors are going to go together. So distance and that. And then transponder, transponder locator. That is lights. This is a buzzer. We'll hook that into the lights is fine. Actually not. We'll hook that into the panelage. There we go. And then this here has to go to the hot bus. So it has to go to the hot side of where the battery's always connected, or else that won't work. Alright, so lighting can come into the cold side. This will go onto the cold side. The door needs to go on the hot side because it always needs to be powered. So that needs to go in there. The fins will go to the onside. This track base is going to go to the hot bus because we don't want it slopping off to one side. Sensors, I didn't plug the sensors in. Sensors are going to go to the offside. I think that is it. Controls are going to go right there. Beautiful. And so I think that's hooked up. Let's save that, and I'll check chat. How's it going, MCSFS Gamer? How's it going, Oceanic? Yep, yeah. There's two builds on the front of the workshop page from the challenge. Good. I'm doing well, officer. How are you? Oh, narrow gauge sounds interesting. Yep, it would be neat to have a narrow gauge set of tracks in game. All right, let's go ahead and we'll shut off Infinite Electricity Toy. And I want to do an overheat test on this, but I want to make sure that my cooling is set up right first. All right, so this should be hot bust and powered, so these should not do anything. Yep, not doing anything. Monitors should be off. Let's do this really quick. I need to change the way the monitors are triggered and all the backlights. So let's do the key. Will now trigger monitors and backlights. Okay, that is good there. All right. We'll check all the electrical systems, make sure we're working here. Alright, everything's lit up. Good. Bearings on. Keypad's lit. Compass, good. So this backup battery is only going to be run if, for example, we get an emergency. Like, say, for example, I leave everything on and I go do a mission, I come back, and oh my god, my battery's dead. All I have to do is go click, and this will give me the second battery. I can get a start and then recharge the battery, shut it back off. So it's an emergency battery. You just leave it off, and then that way, if I kill the battery, it's back and that's good. So it looks pretty good. Let me check steering here. No steering at the minute. Why we have no steering is the question. Oh, you know what it is? I bet it's... Yep, it's set to 6. Okay. So I don't want it set to 6. That would be why. Let's see. Stability system. So here it's somewhere in here, I think. It's one of the PID starts here. Let's roll weight. Constantly on. Nope, this is stability. It's not stability. It's the autopilot. Where's heading? Heading hold right here. Okay. Alright, so I need to add a node to that. So let's pull that back off. Key. Alright, so the key needs to run this right here. This is autopilot's fine is 5, and then 6 is one of them here. So 6 is right here. This needs to be the key, or else it's not going to let us steer until the system is turned on. Alright, there we go. Let's hook the key up. There we go. All right. All right, so key on. Everything's on. Turn the lights. Red off. Lights. We should be able to steer. We can steer. Beautiful. So we now have the digital speedo and heading indicator there. Why are we going slow? What's going on here? Up, something's up with that prop there. Okay, that prop's not going on. Alright, something is up with that. Probably the starter didn't get electrified, I would say. No, starter should be electrified. Alright, so clutch, gear, up to this starter. Yeah, if one starter started, the other one should be starting, so. What is up with that, I say? Are they still? No, where is this one being read? Okay, up from there. So let's change that one out to here. Why was this one not starting is the question. Why were you not starting, sir? Let's just try to crank it, see what happens. Maybe I didn't crank it long enough. Oh, you know what it is? It's the microcontroller. I did one of them, I didn't do the other one for the key. Alright, so this needs to have a key added as well. Input. Key. That'll be why. So it goes right there, there, and there. There we go. That would do it. Let's see. Okay. And what do I want? 4 for nav lights, let's say. Just do 1 for nav lights. Nav lights. Hooks that all up. Alright, so put it through its paces. Keys coming on. Lights coming on. Gotta go forward. Both engines this time. Alright, 47 knots. Nav lights are all on. Beautiful. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and we will enter in a heading of 180. I need to still smooth this out. It's not very smooth, but when I press 5, it will do AP master. 180. Okay. I'm going to just quickly grab what radio frequencies I need for the bearing panel. Come on, I just looked it up. There it is. So, let's see. Ender is 450, so let's go to Ender. $450. Okay, 175. That makes sense. All right, let's go ahead and we put a 0 in here. And it's going to turn us to 175. And that would be 20 minutes away. So, you know, it seems, you know, for the people who think like this is slow or whatever, that's like, you know, what's that, 20 minutes to get all the way down to here. You know, that's pretty much the main breadth of the map in 20 minutes. That's pretty reasonable, you know. I understand the desire to go like 90, but it's like, for something like this, I'd, you know, rather have a more realistic speed. So that's pretty good. So that's running, and then if I put in a heading in here, this will take precedence. So 270, bingo. 270, okay, good. Transponder locator should work. I have that in a bunch of builds. I'm not going to worry about testing that. All right, and the kill switch works. As you can see, it idled the boat. So if we fall off, we don't lose the boat. We just have to go swim and get it. They're pretty simple there. Why are you in the boat? What is wrong with you, dude? Jump up. There we go. Okay. This really doesn't need a pump out system because, yeah, if water gets in here and I close the door, there's water in there, but if I open it, there's no water in there, so. Could theoretically put one in there, but this would be kind of cool for little rescues and stuff. Be able to do this. All right, let's bring it back. So I think everything is set with this. One thing I could put on there is, let's do it. So let's go, need to get the distance off of where the waypoint is. Go in here. So I want to go to the, make it a part of the heading hold here. All right, so let's see. So I will grab the distance formula. So let's go back, let's save this. And let's grab the regular bearing panel. And so where's distance? Right here. So it is, so it's if you go to, I think it's add-on, it's length xy, so the length of the vector, so how the distance of the vector xy is all you're really doing there. So you can do that. So let's go into the heading hold here. And what we'll do is we'll grab a function and we'll do len x comma y. All right, so that's going to give us the length of the vector. I need to read in GPS if I do that, so I should put this in the bearing panel. So let's go, that will go in the bearing panel. It might already actually be in there, so let's go to the bearing panel. Yeah, should be already in here, or I can add it right here. Here's distance right here. So where are we reading here? Distance, right here, length xy. This is converting it into nautical miles. So this is nautical miles, that's what we want. And what we'll do is we'll read that out on 19. So we'll do 2. I'll read out on 19. So it reads out on 19, and that's going to go to heading hold. So that goes to heading hold. What we'll do is instead we'll read here. And then we'll read into here. Okay, good. So let's go into our different engine panels here. Add a node. This will be a composite input from bearing. From bearing panel. Okay. And so this will read that. And what this will do is I have stop commands here. So if we look, where are we here? Right here. This idles the engine and it idles the clutch. So right here where it's idling the engine, that's what we want. So we can go into here. Right there. So what we'll do here is we want to read a number. Not write a number, read a number there, guy. Read a number. So 19, the channel we just put in there, 19. All right, and if it's less than, I want something small, like, let's see, distance to stop. So let's do something like 0.1 nautical miles. That's, what is that? That would be like 500 feet, something like that. So that's reasonable if we're going barreling towards something that we don't want to hit. So, and so what do we say? X or Z or, so this will be, what are you going to be? C, Charlie? Or Charlie. That will that will kill the engine, or it'll idle the engine rather, when we get within 0.1 nautical miles of our desired waypoint. So that will mean I can put it on heading hold, and I can go AFK, and when it gets close to it, it will zero out my thrust, so that I don't have to worry about it overrunning. So, you know, my planes just circle. Of course, they can't stop. So. Or I did the ore, you ding-dong. You just didn't read it. Alright, there we go. And then this goes in like that. Alright, so that should be good. Update that. And then we want to read off the bearing panel. So where you at there, guy? Right here, bearing panel. And that's going here, and it's going there. Alright, good. So that is in. Let's check that. So when we get within 0.1 nautical miles, it should stop the boat. Alright, so we're going to put in a... Do I have a waypoint system in here yet? I think I did put it in there. I have to read it. I have to check it. But anyway, I think it's in there. Let me see. Let me check real quick, see if I put that in there. It should be in the bearing panel. I'm pretty sure I did it. Yeah, right here. Okay, that's in there. Okay. So we'll put in a waypoint. Alright, so go to the map. We'll put a waypoint in right here. Enter that in. Alright. And we'll go ahead and we will go... So if this is not 0, it will take precedence on this and not the radio. If that's 0, the radio will take over. Press 5 for autopilot. Alright, so when we get within 0.1, it should 0 the thrust. Let me check chat while it's doing that. That's good, officer. I have not made a PID tutorial. I kind of just do a little bit here and there with some of my live streams and stuff. I could do something on it. Just reading some chat. Yep. Try getting in the boat too early. Got into the side of it. CG, I'm going to read the workshop page. I'm not going to read anything else. So all of your instructions should be in the workshop page. That's part of the challenge. So anything outside the workshop page, I am not reading for the challenge. So just keep that in mind. Oh, that's good, Oceanic. Yep. That is part of the challenge. The workshop page that is comprehensive and tells me how to operate the vehicle. So telling me outside of that is not going to work. Alright, so 0.1 is too far away. I'd say it's not terrible. So let's do 0.05, but as you see, it zeroed the thrust when we got close, so that's good. So we can just change that one value. So where are we at here? So distance stop will make it 0.05. Okay, good. Update that. And then this one we will do outside here. So 0.05 right here. So that will get us within 50 feet. Or was it meters about it. So that will shut that off. So did this sucker get updated? Yeah, I think it did. Yeah, I just want to double check. Okay, good. Let's save that. So I think this boat is pretty good shape here. It's has all the features we really need. We need some equipment under here, so let's do that. So let's paint that. Then I'm going to move this sensor here so I can just do symmetry. That's, what is that about? Oh, that's the door closer. I don't really need the door closer, but whatever, we'll keep it in here. It's not the end of the world to have it in here, so keep it in there. That just tells us if there's water in here and it closes the door. So, all right, good. So we need Fire X. All right, that will go in. Need a defib. First aid kits. Couple first aid kits, that's pretty good. I think that's what we'll go with for now. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do for now. No, come on, get out of there, you. Doom, doom. Alright, so that is a little ladder in there and make it a little easier to get in and out. Alright, so I think this boat's pretty much good for now. Yeah, I want to keep it simple, you know, so I think that's where we need to be. Let's make sure this helm is labeled. Try to get this one out on the workshop at some point. You know, I tend to, you know, a lot of people ask for these things super early. What my testing methodology, you know, I'm not going to release everything anyway, but like the things that I want to release, I start putting them in the career build series, because that's when you start finding out if there's any problems, and you start to see, okay, this doesn't work really well, or this one overheats. You know, for example, we could do an overheat test now. You know, we go and you know, I run it for a long period of time, see what the temp gets. We don't have a temperature gauge in here, which we should probably have. Should have temperature, RPM, all that stuff. I might put that into this here. Let's work on this Lua a little bit. That'd be kind of something to do. Why are you called blank? Why did I leave you as blank? Okay, this is, because I changed it and I didn't save. Okay. This is, speed / HDG. Alright, so we'll start like this, and then we'll probably turn this. How's it going there, Rasmus? Did a little bit of, Rasmus is my Lua guy. Did a little bit of Lua myself this morning. Just I'll show Rasmus, seeing that he just arrived. Did this Lua screen this morning, so it came out pretty good. I'm happy with it. I'm going to do a little bit of Lua right now. But I did this screen this morning, so I have knots heading on there. So I'm going to turn this into multi-function, so let's do that. Yar. I might do knots heading depth. Let me see if I can fit it in there correctly. So let's work on this. So I want to rip this up, and where are you at there, guy? You're right there. Okay, this is going to end up having to move anyways. I'm going to make this much bigger, so we'll put that there for now. So I'll do a little multifunction, because there's some. I do want to put in things like, I do want engine instrumentation, so maybe I'll put it all in there. So let's go back to, where are we at here? So using this, let's go home, leave that. Let's go to the drawing canvas. Let's redraw one here. I want to redo how I do this. So let's go ahead, and I want the colors to be the same though, so that's something I have to think about. I'll bring up the colors here. So where are we at? I want the colors to be the same, so I'm going to write them down. Alright. Let us write colors here. Let's see. Okay, so 30 for the numbers is fine. 30 for the numbers. Let's see. $43, where the hell are we here? 43, 43, 41, 43, 43, 41. I should probably change them all to the same. 62, 93, 29, 62, 93, 29. All right, let's run with those numbers, and we'll start working on this. Getting this going here. All right, so let's go ahead, and we want to do the outline first, and I'm going to measure this. It will go down, was that 31 blocks? Okay, so let's say I want 3 of these, so we'll say 10. No, I need to subtract 1 from each. So 999 is going to be 27. So I might be able to put a gap in them here. Might be able to put a gap in them. So I think I should be able to. 9, and then the last one is 9. There we go, perfect. So those are gapped. All right, and then I want to change them, so we'll go. And what's my first color? 43, 43, 41. I'll make it easy. 43. 43, 43, 43. I'm going to change it. 43. 43. 43. All right, and we'll. Is that really what they're colored like that now? I don't know. Are they that dark? It's hard to tell with the game. All right, so that's done, and then I want to go. We'll do 60, 90, 20. 60, 90, 30. We'll make it easy. 60. Come on, come on, come on. Click it. 90. 30. All right. 60, 90, 30. This looks very different than what I had on there initially. I don't know. The color's wrong now. What is up with these colors? Why are those colors so off? That's interesting. I don't know, I'll change them later if they're problematic, but I don't know why they're not the same colors I want. All right, and so let's do text, and we'll do KN. 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 Okay, there we go. You can't call it the same color. What was it supposed to be? It's supposed to be the same as 30, 30, 30. 30, 30, 30. Okay. There we go. Where's the move? Move, move, move. Come on, get out of there, you. Alright, so that's knots. Okay, and then degrees is going to be coming up next. 30, 30, 30. Why is it all coming up wrong colors? That's weird. I don't know, 30, 30, 30. I guess that's dark. And then let's see. What is the code for degrees? It's like control 0, 1, 2, 3 or something. Let me see. I'm just looking up the degrees on the keyboard to try to find it. Alt 0176. I don't know if this will work with that. So Alt 0176. There we go. It did work. Okay. Why is it not showing it? Damn. There we go. That's probably under it. Alt 0176. Enter. Does it not want to show it, or what the hell is the deal here with degrees? Just try some. I want to see if it's under there. No, it worked. All right. I'm just kind of wondering why this color seems off to me. 60, 93, 30. Okay. I think KTS is what I want to do, so what's the other color I use? 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, okay. So we'll do KTS for knots instead. That's better. It's big, but I like it a lot better than KN. So that's knots. Read some chat here. His website is Mr. Lennon. I'll just put the link in there. There's the link for it. Just reading chat. Just reading chat. All right, let's see if I can't get this. I want to get KT. I want to get degrees in there. So it's showing Alt 0176. You'll see it goes in the text box, but then when I hit enter, I don't see it. Where is it? No, it's right here. It's showing right here. Text right there. But why is it not where I need it? I can't see it though. See, it's right here. Text right there. So that's interesting. So is it just too small? Might be too small. Let's try the other text box here. Let's do Control Z. I'm trying to get rid of these text boxes here. Let me get rid of them. We'll go back and fix it. There we go. Okay, so we're back to where we were. And, yeah, we're back to where we were without those. And they're showing up on here. I just don't see them. So that's an issue I need to look at. All right. So, KTS for knots, enter, put this in there. Alright, and then degrees I'm not getting correctly. Let me see if I can, there's this way to minimize it there. Let's see if I can do it here, Alt 0176. Alright, so degrees goes in. Rasmus, have you used degrees and does it show up? Because it's showing in the text, but it's not showing up visually. So I don't know where to put it. So I'll leave it there and I'll edit it manually inside the code. And then last one is going to be depth. So we'll do, I'll just do a foot symbol. So we'll go and do, okay, give me the text box, thanks. Foot. All right, so there, I'll use the same one for degrees, I guess. You know what we'll do? We'll I'll do FT for feet. There we go. Feet. I have the space. I think the degree symbol is just tiny, tiny, tiny. It's showing in there. I'll put in a D for degrees anyway, and then I can do it manually in the code later. So. Alright, so that's going to be knots, depth there. Then I'm going to do it as the engine control panel is going to be on my bearing panel, so we'll do that. Alright, so this is the new one. I want to do that in there. Depth, so knots, depth, feet. Okay, good. So let's grab this code. I'm going to have to change something, but it's not a big deal. Okay, let's go in here. And should be able to grab... I need to be careful here. So this is going to all get... I'll grab that in a second. I need to take this function here and pull that out. That doesn't get added right, so I need to add it myself. All this needs to go. All right, and then I need to grab it from the website. I had to edit it myself a little bit. Okay, that's good. Then this needs to come and cut. Control X that. This needs to go in here. I think it goes there. Either goes there or after the end. I'll figure it out. Let's see. So right here is this needs to go. What's that? I don't know, I just deleted something I probably shouldn't have. KN needs to go. So knots, feet, that's good. All right, and then up here I need to add another one. So that's going to be speed, heading, and this is going to be the depth. So depth. All right. And then where are the calls for them down here? Knots, feet, D, knots, feet, D, okay. Where the hell is the call? I need to enter that in manually. Okay, I deleted something I shouldn't have. That's fine. I can fix it. Let's get out of there and fix it here. I had it set up and then I screwed it up, so let's fix it. So I'm going to leave this here and then I'll manually move these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab part of that code, not all of it. I don't need all of it. I need this section here. So right there I need, so we'll grab that. Or here, we'll do this. I'll copy it all. I don't know how it's going to copy. If it might copy funky, so we'll do this. Put it down the bottom here. I just want this for the formatting of the top section. There we go. And then I can get rid of all this now. All right. That's good. And then I need to do another one here. Control C this. Come on, come on. Go to the end. There we go. All right, and this is going to be D for depth. All right, so that should work. So this is the boxes, all the information for the boxes. I need to fix some of this. So KN's going. Knots is fine. This is going. That's my degree symbol that doesn't want to show up. So that's going. And then we need to align these. So I have to be careful with alignment because of where these are. So it's this will be, we'll do 10 off. So this will be 9, 23. So what? 14. I kind of want them aligned the same. Let's do them all aligned 9s. Fine. That's good. And then the height on these needs to change. So I need to see where they are. So let's go ahead and I'm going to count them off of this. So let's go back to the website and we'll count. So do I have just a marker I can make? Shape, color. I don't want to do line. So 1, 2, 3. I can't count properly like that. Let's go like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 or 6. 5 or 6. And then this is going to be 15. 5, 15, 26. Let's do that. 5, 15, 26. So it'll be 5, 15, 26. Let's check it. Of course. I want to grab this here. Let's copy that. I need to enter in one of the numbers anyways, but let's do this. I want to do it over here so that I can launch the screen quickly and not have to deal with it. I don't have to launch the boat, fly to the boat every 2 seconds. I want to do it here. And then I'll replace this here. All right. All right, so let's see what the error is. It's I think I'm missing an end somewhere probably. Let's see. Yep. For you to expect near end. Double end right there. That's probably it. There we go. That was it. Okay, double end right there. Well, that's never good. I plugged the screen in. Oh, infinite electricity's off. I shut the electricity off when I did the test, so that'll be why. Now you're still sucking here. I need to put in one of the values too. Let's fix that. Alright, and so this needs to go to 3, 3, what are you? I didn't put in the get number. Control C, V. Okay, this is D. That's 3. Okay. That's good. And then I'm just going to put in fake numbers for now to make sure it reads right. So this will be 100. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. 100. There we go. Alright, let's update that, spawn it, see if it shows correctly. Yep, there we go. Alright, so they need to come left. I think I want them all to align. So they all need to come up at least one. These two, so let's come up, what are we talking? 3, 3, 4. 3, 3, 4. Okay, 3, 3, 4. So they all need to come up, so it's 3, 3, 4, they need to come up. So it's, no, this it was backwards. So these are 3, 3, this is 4. So that's 1. That's fine. 23, and then they need to all justify left a little bit. So let's go, I don't know, 7, 7, 7. All right, so now they're too high. So drop, drop, and this one's, yeah, we'll drop all of them by, let's do 1, and then they need to go at least 1 to left. Say 2 left and 1 down. 2 left, 1 down. 2 left, 1 down. Okay, 2 left, 1 down. So. So what I might do is abbreviate knots to KT for knot. And I think the alignment is good. So I want KT, I think, instead of KTS. And maybe DP for depth. Nope, that's degrees. Maybe do HD for heading. That's what I'll do. And then they all need to come left 1. So left 1, and we'll change up some of the text. I want them all to be 2-letter texts. So they all need to come left 1. Alright, and then I want to change up some of this. So it's K. Could be KN. I don't like the way the N looks, but whatever. Feet. Degrees is going to be HD. Alright. Keep them kind of consistent the way they look. Alright, so why the hell did knots get pushed over 1? That's interesting. Oh, I need to push it over 1 because I dropped the last one. Okay. So I'll push it over 1. So knots, this one needs to come over 1. Okay, so this needs to justify left, that needs to justify right. Okay. Good to know. Come on. Nobody clicked on that stupid thing. Alright, so this needs to be... knots needs to come over 1 to the right, so that will be 20. And then, what was it? HD was wrong, so that needs to be 6. Alright, so just needs to go. So FT, just make them the same as FT. What am I doing? I don't know why I'm not just using FT's number. That's in the correct orientation. Demi? Okay, so 23. That doesn't make any sense to me. That makes sense, I think. Let's look at it. Alright, good. So they're aligned correctly now. So knots, heading, and feet. So that looks better. They're all aligned correctly now. Alright, so I'll read some chat. So I think that screen is good. I don't like the colors. I have to fix the colors. So I want them to be what the other colors were. Use S for screen and speed. That must be old Rasmus. I think I caught that right, because it's working now. Alright, I just need to fix the color. I'm just checking chat. Guys are talking amongst yourselves, so I just want to see if there's anything there. How's it going there, X-Horus? Oh, that's good. Yep, glad you... That was good. Alright, let's see. I need to fix these colors. I like the colors of the other one better, so I want to fix this color. Thought I used the same colors. I guess I didn't. So this is the old script here. I'm just going to copy it, Control-C that, and put it in here as kind of the basis for this. Alright, so what is my... Why am I color screwy? 43, 43, 41. This one's colored correctly, so... I wrote the numbers down. 43, 40... 43, 43, 41. Okay, 43, 43, 41. 43, 43, 41. 43, 43... 41. And then I have 62, 93, 29. Okay. So... that should be fine. And then I'm doing 30, 30, 30, so I don't know what's up, why these colors aren't right. Let's go back. No, never mind, I'll go in here. Okay, so, oh, right here is... Yeah, the colors are screwed up. Check what these are again. Yeah. 43, 43, 41 is going to be all the frames. So let's just do this. Yeah, I need the, that's the orientation. Draw a rectangle and what's that one? Yeah, so colors, I need to double check the colors, why the colors are screwed up. Yeah, they're all screwy. 43, 43, 41. And what's the other one? 62. That's not right. Those are... Oh, what the hell am I doing here? Did I screw that up? What is wrong with these colors, man? Alright, where are my colors here? Let's try it. 43, 43, 41. See if it fixes it. Yeah, okay, that's fixed. So that was the frames. Alright, so the frames are back to the right color now. I don't know how they got screwed up in the first place, but they did. And then this one should be... 29. There we go. Alright, so we're back to the right colors. These need to be changed to whatever this 100 number is, so that's easy to fix. So. Alright, so where are we at here? 111. So these are all... Is that right? That would be darker. Are you there, Rasmus? Trying to see what your thoughts are on this. Trying to see what the frick is wrong with these colors here. Check this color for the numbers here. Okay, 30, 30, 30. Okay, so right here. That's orientation. Where is the color call for the numbers? Is it this SC right here? It's got to be this one right here. 105, 105, 105. But it should be the same as this, so that's what I don't get. Set color 105, 105, 105. Let's try that. See if that gives me the color correctly. I don't understand why it's different from the other one. Set color 105, 105, 105. Okay, that's super bright. Actually, that what I want. I think that's what I want the other ones to be, so that's fine. Let me see if I have a color that I prefer. Let's find a color that I prefer. What is that? Yeah, let's do 105, 105, 105. That's fine. Alright, so we'll set the color on that, so... Alright. That looks awfully bright. Go a little bit darker on that. See, like this is that color. It's like, it's hard to tell where it has to be way down. So let's just manually walk it down here. Let's go. Oh, I don't know, 50, 50, 50 maybe? Gonna be so bright it's gonna be hard to see. Oh, come on. Who did that? Nobody did that. What did I screw up? Oh, right here. What the hell's that? That's not right. Should be set color. Why is it doing... Oh, I accidentally grabbed the SC. That's why. I absolutely accidentally grabbed the SC, and that's why it did it. So. Add an extraneous nonsense to it. There we go. That's better. That's readable. Alright, so that's good. I wonder if there's like a... I don't know. I'm digging that color. That's not too bad. Alright, so that's good. Let's finish it and fix it. Alright, so we want to put in speed. This is going to be heading. And the last one's going to be depth. So I need to read in something else. So we're going to go lengths. We're going to add in... Actually... And then we'll add in depth. So number input from distance. Sensor. Okay. Alright, distance sensor. Distance sensor right here. And then I need to convert it to feet. We have conversions here for that. Let's see. Multiply. Okay, x times 3.281. Okay. Alright, so that is good now. Alright, nice. So we should be able to put this in the boat now and have that for that. Physics sensor plugs in there. Distance sensor right there. What's the last one? Monitor needs to plug in there. Alright, good. Spawn it and see what she looks like. Oh, I plugged in the wrong monitor. That would be why. I was like, why the hell is it showing there? What are you? You are the speed heading. Okay, that I just replaced. And then you are going to be the compass monitor. What the hell is that? Why do I have... What float am I? Why is that in there? Bearing needs to go there. What is this panel? Digital compass. What are you all about here? Depth. Oh, that's the old panel that I replaced. Okay, that's getting deleted out of there. Alright, good. See ya. Alright, that's getting deleted out. That was an old panel I put in that I didn't take out. So. Nice. Alright, so now we have a new panel. Come on, drag the right arrow. I clearly grabbed the yellow arrow. Alright, there we go. Put that in there. Alright, so that's in. Let's test it really quickly. And I think we'll do engine information off the bearing panel. Alright, so we have knots. We have knots, heading, and feet for depth. So that's good. I'm gonna want to change this panel up at some point to kind of match it, maybe. Alright, what do I want to do for engine instruments? That's the other thought. Let's see. I think where I want to put that. Transponder locator could go over here. That's what we'll do. Alright, so I want engine instruments to always be up anyway, so what we'll do here is we'll grab this, cut this, and this will go here. And I'll put another info panel. Could have made this a 1x3 monitor, but I kind of like having the bezels. So. Alright. And I'll put another monitor here. And I'll make another Lua panel for that. So let's go in there and we'll do that. So let's make a new one. So home, leave. Alright, so I want to do RPS, engine temperature, fuel, probably. Let me check the chat. Chat's moving here. Chat's moving quite a bit. Let's see. That's too bad, Tomcat. Yeah, I just misread one of them, Rasmus. It was, yeah, like the colors aren't perfect. I was just trying to match it to the other panel I made, and I just made an error with the color changeover, so that was the issue. 31 pixels vertical. I can't remember horizontal. You can count them. So, for example, wide, the panel is 31 by 31 because it's square. If you had a 1x3, that would be 90 by 31, I think. Or it would be 93. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the bezel length is. You'd have to measure it, but that is, you can measure it like this. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. So I want to do... Do I want to just do them the same and do... So I want RPM temp. See, I want to make a custom here. So let's go 9. Alright, so let's see. We find in here where we're at for colors again. I'll match them up. 43, 43, 41. So we'll go 43, 43, 41, 43, 43, 41. Okay. And then all right, and then what was the other one we had? I might have to manually change them anyway, but we'll get in there. 62, 93, 29, 63, 62, 93, 29. I can't remember what the middle one was. Already, my brain's fried already. 93. I'll end up having to change them again anyway, but there's some option in this to do a color change, and that's what I probably need to disable. But all right, so that's gonna go in there, and then all right, so this is gonna be tack. So what was this one? 50, 50, 50. All right. 50, 50, 50. This is gonna be RPM. RPM. Right. Move you up there, RPM. All right, so we have that. I need temperature. That half? What is that? Yep, that's half. Okay, that's half. It just doesn't look right. Okay. Definitely doesn't look like half, but it is. Come on, man. Drag from the right box. There we go. So that's RPM. Let's do temp. Try to see if this will make this symbol. All right, that will make that. Okay, let me see if it will do an actual degree symbol I can see. So, nope, it doesn't like doing degrees. So, I'll have to do something different. I'll have to do like that asterisk, or is there a dot somewhere I can do that will read it? Probably have to do an asterisk. That's fine. Okay, and then I want this color here. Text block. Do an asterisk. Might be pretty tight for a 3-digit number, but we shall see. Can I do a dot? If I could do it a dot, we'd be in good shape here. Okay. Didn't mean to press that button, but I did. Let's do come on, get out of there. Nobody's asked you to drag that line. There we go. Let's just do that for degrees. And then, can't imagine we have that triple digits of gallons, so I'm not worried about gallons. So we'll do G gallons. There we go. All right, I'm digging on that so far. What is up with, see, this is definitely a shorter box on this side. It should be 31 across. 15, 15 is 30, and then one gap. Why is that not running it? Am I really making the 16? See, this is reading 15, which is weird. Oh, it's 0, that's why. It reads that as a 0. That's stupid. Okay. Alright, that is stupid. It's starting at 0 point. That's why it's not doing it. Okay, so this needs to actually go to 14. 14, like that. Okay, that would be why. I was like, it doesn't look right. Okay. That would be why. Alright. I'll check chat in a second. I'm just busy here, and I've got a message in Discord. It's people all over the place talking to me. What the hell is this message? VTOL VR? Nope, no thanks. Don't need that message. Thought I had you muted for messages VTOL VR. I guess I didn't. Alright, so that's better. I was miscounting because it's now it looks funky the other way, but that's correct. That's the center point. Okay, so let's go. Let's color grab. Alright, so there's degrees, and then I want G for gallons. Put that in there. And then I want 2 more boxes. And we'll do battery in volts. Battery percentage over here. Volts. Alright. So that's probably going to be what my... So this will be my RPM for my engine. My degrees, temperature, my number of gallons, my voltage, and my battery percentage there. Let me check chat. Chat's been rocking and rolling here. Check the chat, Citrus. I put a link up above for this. Let's read the chat. All right, let's go ahead and let's grab this code here, and we'll start working on this one. All right, so let's go. I'll update this. All right, I will go ahead and I will load. Let's save this. I'm trying to remember where the hell I am is tough. Save this. All right, let's open this. And what I'm going to do is change this to, let's see, engine info. Okay, and I'm going to go update that. Go save this as engine info screen. Alright, engine info screen. Go in here, and I will grab all of this. There. I think this is all the same, but I'd rather grab it and replace what I had than not. Alright, so I need RPM in there, so RPM is going to be here. What's after RPM? After RPM, we're doing temperature. Alright, after temp, what do we want to put in? We're putting in fuel. What do we have? Two more? Two more after that. We have volts. Volts. That. Nope. What did I just do? That's right. What am I doing here? Not copying what I need to. How many more do we have? What do we have? 3 in there so far? 1, 2, 3, and we have 5. Okay, that's what I thought. I need fuel volts bat. Fuel volts bat. I need to fix these numbers. It's that program's auto-converting my numbers. That's part of the issue. So I have to fix them later, but I want to get this all set up here. So first number is RPS, so that's not going to cut it there. So I have to get it up one engine too, which is weird, but whatever. All right, so we have RPS, then we have temp. All right, there's temp. And then I need volts, and I need battery. Cat's decided that standing on the back of my chair is the thing to do. so that looks good for information going in. I didn't plug the monitor in, did I? The monitor's plugged in. What the hell is going on with this now? Oh, why are you misbehaving? I didn't check the code. Let me check the code, see what's up. That's good. Let's see, why the hell are you not working now? Monitor's turned on. Monitor there. Merged, everything one block. It is. Why is it showing black screen of death? Turned on. Monitor's on. What the hell? Why is this showing nothing? Why are you showing nothing? Interesting. I don't know what it's doing here. Why the hell are you not running properly? Why are you not running properly? RPM temp, fuel volts, RPM temp, fuel volts, bat. Okay, that's all good. Why the hell isn't this running right? It's not throwing any errors at me, it's just not drawing at anything. Just check some chat here while I'm here. A new link in. Link for the thing. See you later, Sergeant. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, let's see, why is this not working here? Getting a black screen, which doesn't make any sense. Not making any sense to me. Why the hell is this not working? It's not even throwing. It's not throwing a blue message. It's not throwing anything. It's just not showing at all. I don't know what this thing's doing if it's not just not showing anything, man. Not getting any errors off of it. Just showing all black. I don't get it. I'm looking at the colors. If I have a bunch of black colors, I don't. I'll lighten this up. I need to lighten these colors up anyway, so let's go. Let's update this. Let's save it, and then I need to grab the colors. It auto changes the colors from that Mr. Lennon's thing, so I have to change them. Let's go open up this screen here. I need to fix all the colors. Because it could be that. They just could be so dark that I can't see it, so. Wherever there's 443, I'm replacing with this number. That's the frame. Okay, frame's done. And then right here. Why is showing just a black screen? I don't get it. Let's delete the monitor, put a new monitor in, see if it's bugged. Could be bugged. Nope. Oh, Christ. Oh, let me look. No, it makes sense. On the bottom, you call undraw. Okay, yeah, I probably didn't delete that. I probably forgot to. Okay, yeah, I forgot to delete that. Okay, that would be why. Thank you. That makes sense. I meant to delete all of that, and I didn't delete it all. So that makes sense. Thank you. All right, that makes sense. All right. RPM. Trying to remember what this order is. RPM, temperature. Temp's going to be tough because of 3 digits. Alright, what the hell is that on the right? In the wrong spot? Looks like that's in the wrong spot. I need to manually fix a bunch of stuff here, which is annoying. Alright, let's see. 50, 50, 50 for those is fine. And then RPM's fine. Temperature's tough because of it's gonna be. Let's look at it. I gotta look at it and see what I need to fix here. RPM's good. Gallons is good. The hell is the bottom one? Percentage is good. Percentage color is wrong, but then I have. What the hell do I have? Volts is bottom left, and then temp. So temp needs to move over quite a bit to the left. Okay. Volts should be the same. Fuel should be, let's try 6, and batch should be 6. Let's try that. Alright, so temperature is going to be a pain because it's so friggin'. It's a 3-digit number and I don't have much space in there. Gallons probably going to be 2. Alright, so temp's got to come over 1 at least. Alright, so fix the color as well as their temp is being a pain. It's got to go to 0 to get over in the box there. It's right on the margins. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so that's the best I'm going to do on temp. That looks good. The percentage sign is going to suck for battery. Let's see. I could get rid of it as a percentage and just leave it as that, but I have to be able to do decimal places for that. Volts is not reading out anything. Gallons not reading out anything, so I need to check on those. We have 4, 5, 6, so I'm short 2. Okay. Percentages are kind of gross. For the battery. Gallons is going to be probably double digits, maybe more. It's going to be triple digits too. That's tough putting in. It's going to be tough putting in all the labels because of it. Yeah. Just having a terrible space problem. Volts is going to be fine. Gallons is going to be fine. Battery is... let's play with this. What do I want to do here? Yeah, see, volts and battery percentage are just too big. So what I want to do is... So I can do them in one category like this. One grid line. That. I'll get rid of the bezel. So that should be able to put 100% there, and then volts can be there. Let's try that. Volts percentages are here now. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think of the least laborious way of doing this here. I'm gonna have to, I'll just do it and I'll change the colors back. That'll be easy. So. All right. That was the last 666 that was in there. Okay, let's try that. Reorder this a little bit. I get rid of the stuff at the bottom. I did, okay. Alright, so volts. So 100 needs to step over 1 pixel. Volts can, the V can step over 1 pixel. So V can move over 1. And the battery percentage can step over 1. Okay, what the hell happened? Oh, I have to move the other one too. It's just doubled up on something's under it, so it's probably the volts. The volts are reading 100, so it doesn't need to be. It can be reading. Let's do this. Let's get them in the range they need to be in. So, for example, which one's which? Volts is going to be 4. Fuel is going to be 3. Okay, so 3. So we'll just do double digits on these. So 3 and 4, I think. I have 5. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Okay. So 3 is fuel, and then volts. Yep. So 3 and 4. That's what I want. Okay. And then let's see. Volts is at 0. That's fine. Okay. Bat is at 14. That's good. Fuel is 15. Let's do, yeah, 15 on that. It's got to be right. Okay. So I'm not showing. I had to keep kicking that goddamn thing. All right, so RPM should be 1,000 anyways. All right, so I moved the V over. I need to. Why? What is like? Why is that sitting on top of it for volts? Here, let me look. Why is the volts not showing? 1025. That's fine. 1025 there is fine. Volts down here is 013. Why is that misbehaving? What the hell? Okay, these are at the same position. That would be why. So this needs to go down. Bat's at 24. This needs to go down 24. So that's obscuring it. And then what do I have at 24? 15, 24 right here. This is fuel is over it. So fuel needs to go up. It needs to go same place the temp is. So 13 for fuel. Okay. They're obscuring one another. That's all it is. All right, there we go. So we have gallons, we have voltage, we have that. Very smushed, but gallons, oh yeah, see, I'm gonna have to do double digits in the gallons for sure. Volts is a single digit, so I can step volts over 1, but it's a single with a negative sign. And then RPM is gonna be a 3 digit. This is pretty tight right here for space. So let's go 1,000 on that. All right, so this has to step over 1 for gallons. And then this can step over, it's at 0 already, so it can't move over anymore. All right. Let's see where we're at here. How's it going there, Xavier? See you later, Exorus. See you later, Rasmus. See you later, Citrus. All right, so that's better. So gallons is good. The problem is, I think, why? Okay, I need to step over the 1,000 up top. All right, and so that's... All right, so this needs to step over to 0, definitely. Hopefully it's not already there. RPM, okay, good. So that can go to 0. So layout's pretty good. I'm having struggles with just it's a little bit smushed and miserable. Just everything's so smushed. I'll change RPM to RM for revolutions per minute. It's not there. That way I have a little bit of space up there. Okay. Volts. All right, we're gonna have to hope that fuel isn't a triple digit, or else we're in trouble. It's not gonna fit. I was gonna think of doing multi-pages, but I wonder. Yeah, see, I'm gonna cozy up too hard to the G if I move it over. Our RM needs to move over 1 now, so that's fine. What we'll do is we'll copy where G is. So find G. G is 27, and so this needs to go to 27. Okay. Nope, too much because it's double digits. So 24 maybe. Not perfect, but it's step 1 more over, I think. All right, we'll step that RM over 1. I think we're good for now. Get the page, at least get the rest of this done. Just, improve on it later. All right, so RM, gallons. All right, good. So we're in there. Let's hook this all up. All right, so we have RPM, temp, fuel, volts, bat. Okay. All right, so RPM, fuel. Need my fuel in here, so this panel's gonna get a lot bigger here. So. Oh, come on. I need to do that. All right, fuel port and starboard. Let's divide by 3.875. I don't know, I have to look it up. So, liters to gallons. Yep, 785. It was close. All right, so that's there. I'll check the chat in a second here. I'm just kind of rocking and rolling here, so. Okay, come on. I thought I clicked Z, did I not? I clicked. Drive me absolutely nuts. There we go. All right, that's that. All right, so temp is next. Temp is there. Temp is going there. Then fuel. Okay. All right, so fuel going here. So it's 5, not 6. 5, okay. And then I want the delta, which is volts, and then I want my battery. So it'd be like that. All right. All right, so that is set up here. All right, good. So let's save that as what it is. Engine info screen. Let's put that on the boat, and I think we're pretty good. I don't want to screw around too much more, but it's good to get in a little Lua. You know, I'm rusty, and it's, you know, not too bad, but, you know, starting to get a little bit more confident in it and play with it. You know, it's a lot of the times I just prefer to build, you know, than to screw around with Lua. You know, it's like, yeah, I do enjoy the screens. The screens are cool, but it's just sometimes I'm like, okay, I just want to build. I don't want to screw around, you know. But, you know, result is pretty good. I think it came out nice. Let's hook everything up. I need RPS, so unfortunately we're going to run off one engine. So, and then we have battery. We're going to run off the standard battery. We're not running off the backup battery. Fuel port is going into, if I can find the node right there, and then here starboard. You merged up there, guy. You've got everything you need. You need to hook into the engine. You do. Right here, engine temp. We'll just run off port. All right, we'll go give this a looky-loo here. Alright, and I don't think, I thought I had the trigger already on for this. I guess I didn't. For this monitor. Alright, there we go. I hooked the monitor up? Probably not. I did, okay. Alright, so there's RPM coming up. That's too far to the left, but once it gets above, it's fine. 21 degrees, that's a bunch of stuff needs to step over. It's smushed, it's too smushed, so I'll probably change it up and do multi-page. So kind of like this is multi-paged. So, you know, I might do some step up on multi-page at some point. But, so luckily the gallons are double digits, not triple digits, so that's good. We're at 24 degrees, so that's going to count up over 100. Voltage is showing, you know, should be showing a 0 or -1. I don't know why this is revving up. Something got disconnected. I think it's weird that it's revving up like it is, but whatever. Right, battery. Battery. So this is just the alternator. The alternator should be reading off the main battery. Finally hook those up. Let's go ahead and save this sucker. Read some chat. How's it going, Techno Hungarian? Going on. Yeah, it could be on a display, but the whole point is I wanted to play with some Lua. Yeah, I'd still probably rather it on some round gauges, but I'll do a multifunction Lua page at some point. I use gallons or pounds. If it's a benefit with gallons is it's smaller number. So in a lot of the applications like this, you know, it'd be triple digits if it was liters. It's double digits if it's gallons. I use gallons or pounds. Pounds when I'm in a airplane, because that's what matters in an airplane is the weight. Yeah, I understand. I don't want it on a dial. I'd rather have it a digital readout on those. Certain things I do a dial, but you know, just playing with this, kind of playing with a little Lua today. I'm not really in love with this screen. I like this middle one. I don't like this one, so I might change that over to a panel. Because I want double engine stuff too, so I'm gonna end up probably putting an engine panel here. So that's gonna change up anyway, because I want I have 2 engines, so I want temp for both engines and I want RPS for both engines, so that's gonna change up. So what I'll probably actually end up doing is do this. Probably end up putting them here, like so. Probably end up making that my engine stuff. So like I would do probably do temp. So it'll be temp port. I'll probably end up changing it up to dials anyway. So temp port. RPM port, dial 0 to 3. What else do I want? Just temp, and then I'm probably do volts, dials 1, -1, 3, and then we'll do battery, a gauge horizontal, 0 to 100, 4. Oh, where am I in this build? I'm way the hell up here. Okay. Let's see, RPM star. Temp star. And do fuel port. Whatever the hell that's going to be. Yeah, I'd rather this than the panel. And whatever it's going to be. Alright, so that's probably what I'll end up running there, like that. I'll run that for engine instrumentation there, and then I'll run something else up here. So I'll figure that out later. But, yeah. Read a little bit of chat here. Once we finally get out of air conditioning season, would be nice. Can stop having to turn that on. Yeah, so I think that would be better. Let me see. I need to read this out really quick. $183 divided by 3.785 is 48 aside. Okay. So 48 gallons aside. What's my max RPS I'm running on here? Where are you at? 20? 20, okay. These can go to 1200. Okay. So yeah, I don't like that panel, so we're not going to use that panel for now. What I could do is run these out. Let me check something. Have a panel out on this? Composite out? I'm not running a composite out on here. I could do that. Let's do a composite out on these. Right here. Engine temp, where are you at there? Right guy? Right there. Oh, I'm not running, these aren't supercharged either. I thought these engines were supercharged. They're not. Interesting. I should probably supercharge these engines at some point. Let's see. Temp is 1 on the left. Okay. Yeah, I gotta supercharge these engines. I haven't even done that yet. Interesting. Alright, RPS is 2. What else do I need here? Temp, RPS, then it's going to be volts. What is it, volt bat? Volt bat, something like that. Yeah, volts bat. Battery here, okay. So that's engine 1 done and dusted. Okay. What we'll do is just go like this instead. Oh, why do we have an extra one here? It's interesting. Let's do an engine addition in here, so we'll just do that. Get out of there, you. Alright, and we'll write out this one too. And then we do, okay, we're doing the fuels, we're not doing total scrap. Have to run a composite in to do that. What's this? From bearing panel. Why do I have an extra node on this panel that I do on this one? Do I? Nope, it's the same, okay. I don't want fuel total, I want fuel composite. That should fix that. And I need to fix the panels because they're not going to have power. Backlight them. There we go. Port RPM is not read. Okay, we'll fix that. Temp star is rising. Tanks and tanks look good. That looks good. Voltage is probably maxed, so it's not reading anything. RPM needs to be fixed. Okay. Voltage reading, alright. Battery's good. Okay, battery's coming up. Battery is reading Core is going to be 100%. Then Delta 3600. That's good. That's fine. Why are you not reading right? RPS. Probably a bad number on the panel itself. All right. That's what I'm thinking. 1. That should be 2. That would be Y. 3. 4. That's why those weren't running. Okay, good. There we go. That's running. Voltage. Nice. All right. I don't know why they're revving up like crazy right now. I'm sitting here, but we'll figure that out. Alright, good. So that's set up. Let me figure out why these engines are revving up. Read some chat. I'll see later attack on the area. No, I haven't done an autopilot tutorial yet. Let's see, what was I doing? Trying to figure out why these engines are revving. Let me check. Did I put turbos on here? I did not. I should be turbocharging these. Let's turbocharge these up. Yeah, let's do that. I have yet to do that, so let's do that. Shall turbo or supercharge these rather. What do we got? In, out, perfect. All right. So turbos are now in. All right. I was gonna say, why didn't I supercharge this? It was because this was the boat for the new player beginner series. So I didn't bother doing it there. There's engine right here. So now that's supercharged. All right. Does this need to run off temp there? Temp. Okay, that'll work. Alright. Save this. We'll do a quick sea trial on it, and then I think we'll call it a day. Good progress on this. Be able to start using this in the career build series, which would be nice. See if there's any other issues with it. See why the engines are revving up. Okay, they're fine if it's in the water. So now we're supercharged, so we're getting about an extra 5 knots. So this will work well. It'll be fun to use this in the career build series. Nice little speed to it. Should be able to fit on a trailer fine. Liking it. Check the chat. How's it going, Stalemate? Unfortunately, Stalemate, I'm going to get off in a minute here. But, yeah, I'm just not digging that other screen. I like this screen's fine, but I'm not digging the other one. I might change the frame color a little bit on this, but it's a little bit bright, but I'm digging it. 52 knots. I might move that 52 over to the right a little bit. We'll see. But I like the screen. This screen's good. The other one was too busy. I'd prefer to have these analogs anyways. But it's looking pretty good. So we have fuel in gallons readout, temperature. Temp port's not working. Why are you not working? Temp port. Let's fix that, and then I think I'm going to take a break and jump off. One. Okay, temp port. Let's read that. Did I unplug it? I did. I unplugged it. Okay. That would be it. Just unplugged it. All right. Save it. And I think I'm going to take a break. All right, let's check chat. Oh, thank you, Stalemate. Yeah, that was a fun challenge. I like Big Man's challenge. It was good. You know, it was nice to have something compact, have some rules in there, you know, that kind of made it a challenge. That's always nice to see. That'll be good. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I'm going to jump off. I will see you guys later.